Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I will be giving my review for Barbie. This is a film that I was not going to watch. I didn't really have a lot of interest in it, but it all of a sudden blew up. It's made a massive amount of money in just a few short days. People were loving it, they were talking Oscars with it, and I'm like, let me check this out, let me see. Maybe it's something that will blow my mind. Maybe it's something that I will love, end up loving. I have seen some not like it, and please, if once I give my opinion, if you don't agree with it, don't try to start anything, because I've seen some people do that with people that have had different opinions with them on this movie. Granted, that's about every movie, but
more with this movie.
I think it's a little ridiculous to be getting on to people or whatever just because they didn't like a Barbie movie. I mean, come on, it's a Barbie movie. Who the hell cares? But for me, this movie it's what I expected. I don't see an Oscar film. I just don't. It was just okay at best. I think the performances were fine for what they were going for. I thought it was fine, but the cinematography was beautiful. I mean, yeah, the cinematography was amazing. That was probably the best part of the movie, was the cinematography. But in general, I didn't like the story. I thought the story made no sense, how somehow her doll could come into our world and hunt her down, and all this kind of, all these things. It didn't make sense to me, honestly. The whole story of it made no sense. They didn't really explain it well to that. I mean, there wasn't a great explanation for it. It's almost like they kind of took the kind of like the Spider-Verse effect or something, or the multiverse, and try to play into that. And for me, I'm not, to me that can get messy in itself as well. So I just think the whole concept of this movie just was very not for me. I thought that the message was fine. I just thought that it was portrayed very sloppily, how do you say that word? What I'm trying to say, very sloppy, in my opinion. I thought the acting, while good for what they were going for, just was very too fake. And I know it's supposed to be dolls, but it just for me was too fake, too over the. I don't know if you say over the top, but it just wasn't my style of acting. I thought that the song, the Ken song that that Ryan Gosling sings, I've seen some people. I know some people are like it should win the best song of the year, best original song of the year. I much prefer Peaches from Mario Brothers. That's still my pick so far for this year to win it. Not that I'm into it, but that's been my favorite original song from a movie so far. I didn't think this was anything special. I honestly didn't. It was just a song. The comedy did not work fully for me. I got a couple of little laughs, but nothing that really made me bust out laughing or make me cry laughing or anything like that. It was not that funny. And this is just my opinion. This is just me personally. It was just, like I said, it is what it is. I got what I expected to get. I love Margot Robbie. I just wish I loved more of her movies. I think she's a great actress, but I just don't love a lot of the stuff that she's in necessarily. But I gave it a shot. I think for me personally, the movie is a little overblown. I think it's not as good for me as everyone says it is. I gave this film a 2 out of 5. It is basically, if you're looking at just my big budget blockbuster films, it's the worst of the year for me. But it does fall in between two other films, so it's not dead last necessarily, but it is next to last for worst of the year. It's a film that, I mean, if you like it, that's great. If it's for you, that's perfect. You're their target audience. But for me, it just was a miss. Well, I can't say it was a miss because I expected it not to be, me not to like it, but yeah. So I believe that's everything for my review for Barbie. So please come like, subscribe, hit. You want to talk? You may talk about the Transformers, didn't you? Before I go, because I about forgot. We did watch Transformers: Rise of the Beast again. And this time she watched it with me because she didn't know if she would have interest in it or would like it after seeing the trailer, which I didn't think you remembered what the trailer was for it.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, did you? Our daughter, she tried watching it with us. She made it through about half, and then her attention span just went all walky, and she couldn't sit through it no more. She says she loves it, but it's just too long for her to sit through. As for my wife, she loved it. She was saying that it's probably the best of the year for her. So as of right now, even over Scream 6, which is her, she loves the Scream films. It made her cry twice.
Oh God, the emotion.
Even though she knew one was coming, it still made her cry. So, and she said it's the best. Is it the best? You said the best Transformers film, or the best one since the first two? Which one?
The best.
So it's the best Transformers film for her. So, give that a shot if you've not watched it yet. If you've been skeptical about it, it's a lot of fun. I still loved it. And it does a lot of great action scenes, a lot of great comedy throughout, emotional moments, obviously, because it made her cry. So definitely check it out. It's in one of my top of the year. So, but that's everything. Anything else you want to say about the movie? No. Did I say everything good?
Yeah.
Okay. So that now is everything for this review of Barbie and our little info on Transformers: Rise of the Beast. So please comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for our videos, and we'll see you all in the next one.